Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing an elongation and booty strengthening class. So for the booty, you grab your ankle weights if you have them. If not, do it without and flex extra strong. And again, we're going to do a little bit of elongation and a little bit of lymph just to build up on that theme and to really enjoy the benefits. Both elongation and lymph hops both target the fascia and the lymph. Elongation also accesses the lymph, so it's really, they both kind of play off of each other. The body is just fun. I've been doing ankle weights with leg lifts and all that, and it's just fun. So let's begin and let's flow with love, strength and ease. Starting with little hops. You can do the mewing pose with tongue up to the top of the palate, so that also helps with the lymph here. Okay, side to side. Twist. Out and in. Shift at the front of your mat, shift the weight onto the right leg, and we're going to, it's in between a revolving half moon and a deadlift, so you're going to bring your left hand to the floor with a bit of a twist, and then right hand to your knee or to your foot. Adjust whichever one you want. So it's a deadlift meets revolving half moon to another twist. One, to just a mouth twist on both sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, balancing. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and chair. Exhale, forward fold, and shake here. Shake your shoulders and head. Inhale halfway up, plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Looking under one shoulder and then the other. Inhale the right leg up, step into warrior 2. From here, you're going to turn both palms of your hands up. Press your palms together and shift into an elongated half moon with a clasp. A form of a half moon, of course. And back to warrior 2, hold it. Exhale down into plank. And here we're going to tap the shoulders in plank, alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Chaturanga, up dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step it through. Warrior 2. Palms of the hands up, press together, shift into an elongated half moon of sorts. And the more you open and rotate that hip out, the more elongation you will experience. You can do this on a wall if you want to help with the balance. It's challenging. And warrior 2. Coming out, plie. And we're going to elongate on one side, side bend, plie, opposite side, plie, lift and reach, plie, lift and reach. Last one. And plank. Here we're going to tap right hand to right thigh, left hand to left, and try to wiggle the hips as little as possible. 1, 2, 3. And chaturanga. Up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Hold here. Inhale the right leg up. Step it through. Left hand down, right arm up. Twist. Reach forward and over the head, palm of the hand down. Drop the right hand in front of you on the floor. Open the left hip. Half moon. Standing half moon. Stepping back in triangle. And from here, come up, palms of the hands up. Again, press together and reach forward as far as comfortable. So position your legs, take a good grip with your feet of the ground and reach here. And plank. Chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Left leg comes up, step it through, right hand down, left arm up twist. Reach forward, elongate, twist. Drop the left hand down, open the right hip, standing half moon. Flex the right foot. Triangle. Come up, palms together, reach over, and plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Breathe here. Take plank, left knee in, bring it across so your left foot is across from your body diagonally, and you're going to open the right arm in a circular motion, up and over in an elongation, and closing the move. Bring it back to the start, opposite side, and just elongate with almost in motion. You can pause at the top and reverse it. Change. Change. A few more. Explore the limits of your elongation. Ooh, it's glorious. Great, and let's step the left foot through, side angle, and over, and change. And ankle weights. If you're using ankle weights, or skip the ankle weights, or you can also do the straps, the loop bands, or any band really, if you're just all right. All right. Rainbows with the right leg over the left. Lift, long, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knee in, right knee in, lift, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Heel up, pose here 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross your shin bone, right shin bone over the left calf, and we're gonna lift here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Tense, hold at the top and straighten the leg and bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, opposite side. Rainbows. 1, 2, 3. All right. Bend the knee, lift and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Pulses with your heel bent in the knee. 1, 2, 4. Cross your shin bone over your calf and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold, straighten and bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. All right, take a little break. We hit a lot of different areas of the glutes as far as shaping and lifting, trimming or bulking, whatever kind of your predisposition is. The one good thing that came out of the big body fashion is that it embraced a wider range of body shapes, but it also went into insanity. So if we all just embrace our own shape and keep ourselves healthy, that would be an ideal situation. Hopefully we'll see it in 1 million years from now. All right, onto all fours. And here we're going to bring the right knee somewhere on the higher triceps and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3. This can be done without the weights. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm barely finishing it. 10. All right. Straighten your leg or lift your leg with a bent knee. Straighten, bend. Relatively try to keep it aligned as much as you can as you straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, alternatively, you could put your knee somewhere as a gauge, kind of like on a chair or on a couch. Still try to maintain your leg there with your own muscles, but you could lay your leg on something so that you know that you're really, you're not swinging it around. That would be a great way to gauge your movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I just recently bought this kind of a variation of a Bosu ball. You could try a pillow for that thing I was explaining, for that alignment piece. So we could use a pillow as well, or a block here. It is a little different, a little easier. So either keep going, or you could try a pillow too. All right, so that is the variation. Either way, I think it's more difficult without the prop. Anyways, let's get into our planks. And we're going to tap the right hand onto the left, left onto the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to tap the right hand on the wrist, left wrist, left elbow, shoulder, opposite. I saw Instagram planks video that was kind of like a dance, so that's the inspiration. I really want to do a plank dance video. Maybe we'll do it soon. All right, from here, yogic squat. Where are we without one? Plank, knee dips, plank, knee dip, 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 plank, yogic squat. All right, one more session of leg lifts. This was our rest actually. Starting with pulses, heel up, 1, 2, 3, 4, pulse or a full move, but heel pointing or directed up, 10, leg out and lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight back, 1, lifts, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to draw circles with the toes, 5 in each direction. Change. Finishing with the pulses again. Pulses on the other side or the full move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 1, 2, 3. Straight back, straight leg, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circles, 1, 2, 3, 5. Change direction. Pulses with the heel. All right, you can take the anklets off if you're using anklets. And we're gonna finish with a little bit of a cardio session or an interval to kind of make it, to round it up for the day. Come into your bent, hovering knee plank. Hold, squeeze, give me a little bit of a stomach vacuum almost, and come up. All right. Here we're gonna do that mobility squat from a hopping approach. So the knee directs down. That's a really good internal rotation for adjusting the pelvis. Squat, to right leg back in lung jump, squat, lung jump, alternating. And shake it out. Let's go into a full squat to roll down into plow. Shoulder stance. And roll back out for a stretch, pigeon. And as you stretch here and as you fold into yourself, again turn the vision inward and receive the guidance from the inside out. The only teachers and guides that will be of value in the coming ages, in new humanity, would be those that guide you to be governed from within. Anybody that externalizes governance and authority will be the old earth, because we're having a split in consciousness, in earths, in timelines. It's almost like a dimensional, or how much our consciousness can hold of reality. And if we are unable, incapable of holding the new, we'll only perceive the old, and that's where we'll reside. That will be our experience. But if we keep expanding into the new, which is where your soul will direct you, your consciousness, expanded consciousness is already there. So you're trying to bring, the goal here is to hold more of that consciousness here in the conscious mind, in the waking mind. And the more we embody that, the more we'll tune our soul, ourselves, to that new experience. It's kind of abstract, and it's always been very abstract for me up until now. All of a sudden it's starting to become real and visible, and it's becoming less and less and less abstract as things become bizarre in reality. And a lot of it is because we're all meant to look at this kind of on stage celebrities, who a lot of them are basically sick individuals, and that shifts and twists the mind, the consciousness of the masses. So we start living in this kind of sick reality. It's obvious how we've gotten here, especially if you study it. If I've studied to delirium because it's my passion to understand my predicament, not just my immediate predicament, which I also love, which is how to garden, how to plan, how to teach, how to have a business, how to parent, how to cook, etc. Those are the immediate and worldly things, but also to understand the more expanded situation in which from which we unfold. So as we turn inward, we're going to tune into truth, tune into beauty, will be guided towards truth, will be guided towards beauty. And from the outside, it's going to be just this bizarre stuff. Let's change. Actually, I need to shake it out. And opposite side. Open the chest, lengthen, hold. And our goal is to return rhythmically, periodically, continuously, consciously to the breath, and then tune back in with nature. Things will pull us out and then we'll draw back in. So it's like the breath. We pull out, we interact with everything, including the reality we don't like. And then we draw back in. It's like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And with the breath, we purify the internal and external. Slowly, of course, it's a process. And we continuously come back to the inner world and to nature, because there we'll find purity and truth, so that we're anchored in that as we interact with the world, with the worldly world. I find that when I'm grounded, things don't affect me the way they can when I'm not grounded. So I can deal with people's stories, with meeting people, with interacting with all kinds of things. And it doesn't pull me out of my stability or where I'm at or where I'm anchored. I'm actually able to provide better support or help, or be impartial if it's not something where my help is needed, but it's just something not very healthy in reality. It doesn't pull me out of my roots. I'm still rooted and anchored. So all this practice we do is to stay as rooted as possible, and also to prepare for when we're not rooted, to be able to come back to it. I went through this long period of moving, and this is the most unrooted I've been, as far as I can remember back. And because I've worked so hard on anchoring and creating that stability, and also that relationship with myself predominantly, but say reality and earth and all of that, that is always my draw. That's where I would gravitate towards that always, even when I'm spun out. That would be where I would wanna. That's kind of like when you have a base weight in diets. Even when you spin out, you always want to gravitate back to your base. So when we're grounded, we always want to gravitate back to where we're at, even when we're in a centrifugal force. Centrifugal. All right. Coming out. With all those words, it's just really always rhythmically come back to yourself, to your breath, to the earth, because that will become your continuous anchor and your predominant reality. And when you pull out of it, things pull you out. That is just the nature of living. Tests are that. Would be tested as well. Would always want to gravitate to where we have established our strongest connection, strongest base with reality. So we'll always come back to that healthy foundation that we've worked on. And that's the power of it. Notice that it's a constant, not that once you establish it, it's there. No, it's always work. But you are pulled back to it with a stronger force than if you never established that. All right, let's stretch forward. Lay down. I want to do a few bridges, so open and close, heels together. As the knees open, the toes follow, but the heels stay relatively together. Let's go. Lift and open, lower and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold and pose at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Right knee into the rib cage. Open here. Half a happy baby. Change. Let me know. Maybe I'll do a study on a survey on Instagram. How many of you have a bosu ball? Because I'll do a class if 40% of people do. At least if you have to have it, otherwise we'll skip it. All right, to one side. Supine twist. Change. Lay down and scan your body, and you're going to be pulled or feel an area that feels almost more buzzy but dusty. Certain areas of your body will feel in a certain way off. It can be more buzzy, more dull, more dusty, less vibrant, less colorful. You will have a visceral somatic experience of certain areas, and I want you to breathe in those areas and relax them. Now, if you don't feel that, that could be because you operate from a different way of experiencing your body. It could be more clairvoyant or less clairvoyant, more clairaudient, less, etc. So with tuning in the body, we can experience the frequencies of different areas, and we can see them as colors or clarity. But you may not have that, so that's not a big deal. Just relax through areas that pull, feel tight or painful or achy. But if you have that experience of just kind of almost electric or dirty electricity or buzzy or dusty, just breathe and relax. Almost you bring the breath into the area to let go of tension. That's what often massage does. It digs into areas to unlock the knots in those areas, which is fantastic and phenomenal. But as far as you working on your own body, you can do it with consciousness and breath. It's a little trickier and also easier. It can be harder, but it can be easier because you do it yourself. So you're just going to let go there. And oftentimes you're holding an actual memory, a thought, a trauma, an experience that was scary, painful, etc., traumatic. And as you give yourself permission to let go, you may remember the experience, but you may not remember the experience. As long as you let go of the holding in that area, you can let go of the experience, of the trauma, of how you remember it. So begin to scan now with all these words. Begin to scan your body. I'll leave you to do this on your very own. You begin to scan your body, and if you find an area that is just slightly less relaxed than other areas, more buzzy, etc., stay there and breathe there until you feel relaxation in this area. And you may have to revisit it in future Shavasanas. It's not a one-time deal. You do it over until it's done. But you can heal even recurrent injuries. If you have a repetitive trauma somewhere, something that is an injury, you can heal by releasing the tension consciously and somatically. So stay here and work Work consciously with your breath and body, and remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.